Are we seeing as far as the Central Coast from here, do you think, Richard? It's quite possible. So what I will do is I'll do a full pan. It'll be an almost 360. So get ready. I'm going to do it slowly. You could be able to take lots of photos along the way. All right, let's start from the north and pan around to the south. It'll be an almost 360-degree pan. So get ready. We'll start at the sculpture and we'll come back to the sculpture. So that's the rock platform. There's quite a lot of water over it. I don't think we'll go down there. And then back to the golf course in front of us here, and the whale sculpture is now free of people. Let's see if I can get this without a person in the view. There we go. That's a reasonable shot without anybody in the frame. We'll go down to that first point. I won't go, as I said, I won't go all the way down to the rock platform, but we'll go down to this first point. What I'm hoping is that we'll have enough time before the end of the tour to actually get down to Fisherman's Beach. So I don't want to spend too long struggling with my inabilities to up and down stairs. Let's have a look from here first. So around about here is where the osprey was sighted. All right, so how's the wind at this point? Hi, Christine. Lovely to see you. Excellent, because the wind is blowing quite gustily at me at the moment, so it means my little hack is working, which I'm very pleased about. So at this point, we're actually entering the area where you can access the rock platform, and dogs are not allowed beyond this point. Right, so where's this foil surfer? Where's it gone? Ah, there he is. Okay, let's zoom in on him. Let's see where this foil surfer goes, or where the jet ski drops him off. So I wonder how far out they'll take this guy. Can you still see him? I don't want to zoom in any further. I'm hoping that they'll move away from the sunlight over to the right. Looks like they might be. Oops. Okay, he's let him go. So he's on his own now, I think. Is that right? Well, there's two of them out there. There's another one over on the right. I won't spend too much time trying to catch this guy. If he gets on this wave, we'll stay with him. If not, we'll leave him. Yeah, they're not having much luck out there at the moment, are they? Let's move on. Let's zoom out and move on. So this is the rock platform. There's a couple of walkers out there. And as I said, if there wasn't quite so much water over the platform and if my knees were a bit better, I would definitely take you down there. Understanding it's a marine national park and you're not allowed to souvenir anything. One last look at the south side before we head around to the north side of the point. So what do you think, guys? Have we got time to walk down to Fisherman's Beach? I reckon I can do it in about 10 minutes. So are we all with me? Put it this way, I have to go that way anyway. So my car's parked over that way. My car's parked just beyond the golf club, so I've got to go that way. So you're welcome to join me. Okay, let's get up these stairs. So there's a fellow up here with a camera. Looks like he's just hoping that something's going to appear. And unfortunately, the whales don't abide by booking times. Wouldn't it be good if they did? Okay, I'm going to do just one last pan before we leave the lookout. Yeah, the southward migration is apparently more reliable. Do you know, I was in Monavale Hospital having our first son when the very first whales were sighted off the coast for the very first time since the abolition of whaling and the return of the whales. So that was 1993. And there was a nurse who spotted Glennis, the southern right whale, and her calf. Glennis was named after the nurse. There was much excitement, and it was wonderful to be able to see from the maternity ward of Mona Vale Hospital. This is a little willy wagtail. I don't know if I can get close enough to him. If you'll stay there for me, let's have a look. Can you see him? It's hard for me to tell that you can see him or not. There he is. Willy wagtail. Let's keep moving. I know I've missed some of your comments. I'm going to have to catch up with them in a moment. So here's a nice shot of the golf course. Just looking through the trees. With DY Beach over in the background. Here we go. Oh, sorry, I missed that, Coral. What's the obelisk? Oh, it's a trig point. Yeah, that's right. I looked at that the other day. That one up there, that is a trig point. Okay, let's keep moving. These are interesting. They're like granite sculptures of seashells. Seashells, and there's a starfish. There you go. I find the sound of the sea a real tonic. My parents live at Cromer, which is just up on that hill, about 10 minutes from here. So this is just the path that circles around the other side of the golf course. I've got the ocean on my right still. All right, we're just going to take this little bypass, this little detour, before we go down the final part of the hill down to Fisherman's Beach. And the other day when I was here, I saw 2 pelicans on the beach and a cormorant. So let's see if we're lucky with some bird life again today. I can still hear the ocean. It's a lovely sound. Very soothing. Okay, here we are. This is a great spot. Again, we're looking up towards the north, looking at all those headlands up to the north. There's a person out on the platform, looks like he could be fishing. Look over on the left over there. We've got Colorado Surf Club. The distinctive one is Whale Beach. Okay. There used to be, I think it's North Avalon, used to look like Abraham Lincoln, and then he lost his chin. It doesn't look like Abraham Lincoln anymore. I'm just going to zoom in on this beach here. This is Coleroy, and the white building, the smaller one on the left, is Coleroy Surf Club. And then we've got the tall building. Pretty sure that's the Marquises, if my memory's correct. Is it the Marquises? Maybe not. Anyway, I used to live, once upon a time, many years ago, around about the time that my son was born, I used to live in an apartment just down near the Marquises building. Oof, it's warm. I'm going to keep moving. Okay. So going back in amongst I think it's a melaleuca, this plant here. Or it could even be a coria. I'm not sure. Under the bottle brushes, sorry, not bottle brushes, Banksias. Haven't seen any bottle brushes today. And she oaks. That's a she oak. Cockatoos love the seeds of the she oaks. Oh, I hear a magpie. It might be just a little too faint for you to hear it. It's a beautiful warbling song the magpie makes. That was a magpie. Oh, every time I stop walking, the bird stops. There's a magpie there, and he's singing, and it's gorgeous. Can you hear him? No, not that one. That's a myna. That's an Indian myna. All right, we're just hitting the hour mark. I know that I'm really spoiling the friendship here by going on so long. Okay, we're just about to hit Fisherman's Beach, and this is where I'll sign off. Get out of the way of this little minibus coming up the hill. Do you see how the gravel around here is all red? That's the local gravel as well. Okay. Okay, this is an oddity. I don't know why it's there. Out there in the middle of the sea is an Australian flag. Let's zoom in on it. You can see it. At low tide, you can actually see what it's stuck in. At high tide, it's just a pole sitting in the water. I don't know why it's there. And here's this Australian flag just sitting in the middle of the water. Look at that. I don't know if someone is extremely patriotic or has a sense of humour, or if they're marking a fishing spot. Okay, I am going to go down to the beach just quickly because there's a really nice shot of some boats up against a boathouse. Just to finish on, it'll take me just a couple of minutes to get down there, and then I'll sign off. And we can all continue on our day. I'm not going to climb down there. I would land on my bottom. We'll go around the long way. As you may or may not have heard earlier, I normally do tours in the Blue Mountains, and it's only because of the exceptional family circumstances that I happen to be down here for a week or two. I haven't planned any more tours down here, but you never know. I might do this one again. Okay. Let's get down to the beach, which is the best way. I'll break an ankle if I go down that way. So you've got all these old rusty winches. I dare say they're probably not in use any longer. Apparently this little old boathouse dates from about the 1930s. There's a fish cleaning bench. Oh dear, I'm going to break an ankle on these rocks. Hold my hand, somebody. I hope all you voyagers who are still here with me are holding my hand and keeping me upright so I don't break an ankle. There we go. Ooh. All right, so we're down on the beach, a Fisherman's Beach, and it's just a really pretty shot if I walk up the beach a little way of just the boats and the boathouse. Okay, let's get into a spot for you where you might be able to take a nice postcard. Stunning blue sky in the background. I'll take a moment to go back through the comments. Stay with me while I do, and then I'll sign off. Okay, Richard, would you like to post my channel in the comments as well? Let's turn the camera around. Did you get that shot of the boats and the boathouse? Okay, thank you so much for joining me, everybody. It looks like I got a bit of sun while I was out there today. And look, look behind me. Here's that Aussie flag. Let me see if I can catch it in the shot. I'm going to get my feet wet. So you were my eyes and I was your legs. It's a lovely symbiotic relationship. And if you think that if you really enjoyed the tour, please tell your friends. Bring your friends along next time. And I'm always grateful for any tips that you can share. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm going to say good night, good day, good afternoon, and see you again on another tour. Bye. Bye, everybody.